So the Married to Medicine reunion looks are here. You know what's crazy? I kind of been in tune but out of tune with Married to Medicine these last couple of episodes. Mainly, I think because I've been traveling, but I don't know what it is. I just haven't been like as aggressively into it as I normally am. But I am excited to see these reunion looks. However, comma.org, I was not anticipating another red reunion. I wasn't. I mean, we just had this dynamite red for Potomac, and now we have this sea of red for Married to Medicine. So let's go ahead and dive on into it, okay? First things first, again, when I first saw this, I almost thought, is this Potomac all over again? Like, I mean, what are we seeing right here? And then I'm like, okay, no, this is definitely Married to Medicine. The vibes are very different from Potomac, as you can see here. And I think that I'm having a harder time. What's going on, Crystal? Hey, Leslie, how you doing? I'm having a harder time trying to figure out who my standouts are. Who are my standouts? I don't know. I haven't really digested that yet. What I did was I noticed that this was out and I said, you know what? Let's hop online and talk about it and let's figure it out together. So that's what we are going to do. What I can tell you though is I enjoy the backdrop much better than I did for the Potomac reunion. I feel like the whole mood of the set feels so much more aggressive yet sultry, but also fitting. Whereas the Potomac set felt very odd to me. It just felt something, it just didn't feel, I didn't feel like the vibes were there. The vibes weren't there. The vibes were not there. Crystal, we're going to get into we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Y'all know on this channel, we have done this probably since the channel has been in existence. We talked about reunion looks because y'all know I love fashion. I love fashion. I love style. I love all of that stuff. So I love being able to give like a little, runway report. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to dive into the fashions right now. Okay. So let's see who's going to be up first. Let's talk about Toya first. Now, Toya, as you guys may recall, she has a first chair seat, right? What does that mean? We have her sitting next to Andy. We haven't had that since season 7 when they did the Toya's boudoir theme for her for that reunion. So given that she has the first chair, obviously, we need to knock out this look. Did she knock it out of the park, though? What's going on, Chef Donda? How you doing? I like it. I like it. It is sexy, sleek, sophisticated. I feel like the goal here for Toya was not to do too much and just to keep the vibes simple and sexy. I feel like the dress shows off all of her curves super effectively. She kept it even simple with the hair being shoulder length. When I first saw it, I was like, there was something magnetic about it to me, but I could not put my finger on it. And I was like, well, she didn't really do all that much. But sometimes less is more. And I think she got it right here. She got it right. Somebody said, can you bring it up closer? So let me see if I could make it a little bigger for y'all. Hopefully y'all can see that now. Yeah, I just think that the way she put this together feels fresh. It feels fresh. And I can get that, that underwhelming feeling, miss everything. But sometimes I do feel like, let's keep it simple. You know what somebody told me? Two things I learned, okay, growing up about style and fashion, okay? Number one, my dad always said, and I don't know if I should be taking advice from him, you know, my dad, you know what I'm saying? But he would always be like, well, if you put it together, it goes. And so that always stuck with me because y'all know I'm colorblind, right? For the most part. But I can see color, but I can't really like distinguish colors that might be in a whole array all together sometimes. Anyway, the other thing that I learned was if you look good, it kind of it don't really matter what you got on, right? You could throw on a white t-shirt, some jeans, and for ladies, some heels or some, you know, some Nikes or something like that, or even for guys, a t-shirt, jeans, and some nice shoes and a pair of sunglasses, you good to go. This is to me the equivalent of that look. Yes, very sleek. Very sleek. Okay? All right, so who is next? Let's go with Dr. Contessa. Okay. So, for me, I'm going to give you my opinion about this. Dr. Contessa's hair and face look amazing. I'm not mad at the dress. What I don't like is the satin-esque sort of drapery that's happening around the buttocks down to the floor. I get it for those types of gowns, but I just feel like this is one of those instances where, again, less would be more because she does not need that. This dress reminds me very much of what Stacy wore for her reunion to a certain degree with the way the material is around the shoulder area. And I wish she would have just left it at that. But this satin tablecloth situation, we don't need it. The train of it all, we really don't need it. Everything else to me could have been a winner chicken dinner, but we just need to take one thing off. And that one thing would be this drapery that is weighing her down. It is literally weighing her down. It does not need to be there. I'm actually wondering if it adds an extra level of discomfort when you're sitting down, because now you got all this material that you're sitting on underneath your dress. You know, we don't need it. But again, Dr. Contessa, she's shaped like a model. So there's so much that she can literally always look good in. So it almost feels like sometimes they have to try. They have to try to throw something in there to throw her off. And I'm like, we were rooting for you. Dr. Contessa, you know, I love you, but that capelet, drapelet around the waisticle, it's got to go. It's got to go ASAPidly, okay? All right, so let's talk about Dr. Mimi. Oh, you know what I wanted to do, y'all? Let me go back, okay? Because I wanted to go with what BravoTV.com says. So let me go back for a second before I get to her. My bad, y'all. Go back to Toya real quick. Bravo TV, they did the interviews with the ladies, and Toya actually said this. She says her look came together at the last minute. She had two dresses, one that she absolutely hated, so we don't know what that was. So she checked into the hotel, and within 30 minutes, me and my friend were on the street shopping for a new look. The final result was worth the wait. It's going to be beautiful. And she says, I think the inspiration for me is strength. I needed something that would make me look strong because I don't feel that way. That was interesting. She doesn't feel that way. So this dress, fun fact, it was a last minute decision, and it was definitely the right decision. I would have been interested, Toya, I think you should do a try on for the other dress on your Instagram to let people see what the other dress was. Even if you hated it, I think it just makes some good content. Dr. Contessa says that she had a grand vision for her reunion look Her inspiration was old school Hollywood, Diane Carroll, Felicia Rashad, Diana Ross. She says, when they came to events, they came in full glam. I feel regal like a Contessa. All right. So I did want to give you guys some context. Okay. So let's talk about Dr. Mimi Sanders. It says she's shown in an asymmetrical look with a hip high slit. Dr. Mimi is many things. She has range. So we're giving you Dr. Mimi and Mimi After Dark, she said. She's talking about herself in third person. We're giving a bit of both and just expressing my true personality. The glam is giving all things Mimi. Don't play with her, but she will also play back with you if you decide to. I guess for me, we don't know this side of Dr. Mimi. Like, we don't know you to be like the fashionista girl. So I think to talk about yourself in that way is a little new for us as viewers, right? It's kind of, it would be like me saying, yeah, I mean, this is giving Richie After Dark. I mean, what is that? Okay, what is Richie After? Who knows what that is? Richie After Dark is me in the bed. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So let's take that aside. Let me give you my thought on her look. I don't mind her look. It's definitely a different persona for her. I think that the hair, I get it. I get the look. I get the look. But I think because I don't know her yet, this is why if I put this look with the rest of the girls, even though I am in love with the way that it came together, I would still have to put her somewhere back in the crowd because I cannot tell if the outfit is wearing her or she is wearing it. But she looks amazing. Does that make sense? Yeah, I mean, it's like I like something about this, but what is it? A lot of y'all don't like her hair. I mean, I get what they were going for. I felt like they were going for this very sleek, sophisticated look, but she does have a prominent forehead. Listen, girl, I get it. I have a prominent forehead myself, so we gotta kind of work around those types of things sometimes. You know what I mean? We really do, right? And I say that with every ounce of self-deprecation and knowledge of my strengths and weaknesses. And again, I mean, God bless me with a lot of forehead, and sometimes we don't always need to show it. That's not a bad thing, y'all. I'm not Dr. Mimi. So I'm going to readily admit something to you guys. There are often times when we see these reunion looks from BravoTV.com, and my God, today, I don't want to ever, I wish, Bravo, this is no shade to the photographer, okay? There's no shade. But I never enjoy these reunion pictures. And, we live in a date and time of, AI and editing. And my God, today, what a Facetune will do, even a CapCut, my God, today. So it baffles me when I see a not so swell picture of a reunion gown and look, okay? It boggles my mind. Bravo, I volunteer myself as tribute. I will do the photo shoot for free, okay? I will do it for the free. I will do it for the free. I just cannot ever stand the photos that y'all choose, especially when we see the very different way that y'all will put together a cast photo, okay? The cast photo would look like all the AI. I don't even know who the people is. I swear I won't even go there, okay? Now, for me, I have to readily admit, I don't like this gown. I don't like what is happening here. But it could be because I don't like the pose. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like the pose. And because this dress is so skin bearing, I would love to see what it looked like from the front. Because right now it's giving red sheets with a slit and a beautiful woman. I mean, that's all I get, right? I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy this type of bob. I'm not a bob guy. I mean, I'm just not. I know, ladies, y'all love a bob. Y'all love a bob. There's a specific type of bob that I just don't like, and this be it, okay? This be the bob that I'm like, can we bob it more? I mean, can you bob the bob a little bit? Like, I don't know. Give me a little bit of drama with the bob. Like, give me a bob that's high in the back and bobbing on the sides. Give me a T-Boz bob or something like that. Nia, it's giving toga party to me. Now, again, Miss Everything, I get it. I see why you could love this dress, but I can't see the dress. Okay? I can't see it. So if I could see it a little bit better, and Marcus, listen, I think Jackie is beautiful. I think Jackie is beautiful, but it's something about the basic bob, and I cannot see the gown. I see legs, hips, and body, but I see draped material. So I would need to see this differently. And that's why I will tell you guys, I readily admit that sometimes it's kind of difficult to give an exact review on the photos that BravoTV.com gives because I never feel like I like them. And I don't want to be, when I talk about these people, like the dresses, like this is about the dress, the look. This ain't about the person, right? So we understand. We're all adults here. We know that. But it just bothers me. So I have to also make the disclaimer that I could very well change my tune when I see them in 3D or on their Instagram, because the ladies will definitely give you their own personal photos that they probably had a photographer take and the ones that are going to be the most flattering for them. I never know what these are doing. And I'm just going to give you that. Anyway, what it says here about Dr. Jackie is, it says, I'm a little more Grecian goddess today. Chic, Grecian, and glamorous. Her A-team helped her get ready. Without them, she says, I might look like I'm going to the ER. She's so cute. She's so cute. The thing that I will say about Jackie is, for Jackie to be as seasoned as she is, she gives a lot of people a run for their money, okay? Even though I am not a fan of the bob. All right, so we're going to go with quad next. Yes, Key, it's constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? As much as I like to also say, I don't know if these people watch my video. I know sometimes they do. So I try to do it, give this in such a way that I'm honest, but I'm not trying to tear these people down. You know what I'm saying? Because they will try to curse me out. Okay. So Quard says the inspiration for it, and some of them have my number to be able to do it personally. So you never know when you can get that angry text. Okay. Anyway, the inspiration for today was sexy, sensual goddess. Red is a very bold color. It's a color that needs no explanation. When you see it, you know what it's about. It represents strength and passion, and the blood that flows through me is every bit of bold. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger. As big as I can. Because I think in order for me to discuss this, I really need for you guys to see what I'm seeing. Personally speaking, I wish that Quad had chosen a different hair color here. This is a minor critique for me, okay? It's a minor critique. I would have actually even preferred a deep red or black. I think black hair in that same style would have truly set this look off. Or if the hair was some type of updo. And here's why I say that. Because I cannot ascertain what is happening around the collar area all that well. So it's not a bad gown. It is just that there's so much happening that I don't know where to look. Does that make sense? The blonde here, to me, it doesn't work well with the dress because it doesn't, I feel like a black hair would have just been like, boom. You know what I'm saying? I just think it would have just set this off a little bit better because of the red. And I think because of the tones in her skin. And I think so the blonde, I feel like just it gives a washed out look for some reason. And it's just this, it could be this photo. Right, DGF. It's a little washed up, like washed out, not washed up, washed out. It gives her a washed out look. So again, it's very hard for me to say, I mean, Quad can make anything look good, but this is not my favorite reunion look of hers, I don't think. I do like what's happening at the hip area. And I almost wish that there were no sleeves on this dress and she had pulled the hair up. I think that this could have been a completely different mood. But the blonde, for some reason, is so distracting because it washes her out. I can't, the shoes, I can't really see them. Somebody said the shoes. There's somebody else that has shoes that I'm just not even, I can't. I did not mean, I meant washed out. please. I ain't say that, Quad. You know what I meant. Okay. Oh, okay. So I got to get all the way into this one. Lord, I know she probably gonna curse me out, okay? So Dr. Simone says, I'm going for glamorous and more glamorous than you have ever seen me before of her red hot couture look. This is what she said, complete with structured shoulders and a plunging neckline. I feel like a star. I have a village of people helping me choose the look and really making it my own. Simone, to me, this is probably one of your best reunion looks ever, okay? Ever. And it is definitely in my top 3 of this reunion. Period. Okay? I love it. I do. I love it for her. This is the best she has ever looked. But we do have to discuss a few things that I just feel like went extremely wrong. Okay? This secretarial split right here. No, Meredith. No. Okay? No, Meredith. No, Meredith. Absolutely not. No, and a no. This secretarial split, I don't know what you should have done there. I ain't got to the shoes yet, y'all. Hold on. We got one thing at a time to focus on. We got one thing at a time to focus on. First of all, this secrotorial split, no, okay? But it is the shoe that just wipes me out, okay? The shoe, throw it away right now. I would rather you come to the stage barefoot than in this shoe, okay? This shoe got to go. Got to go. It has got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Okay? Now, I know, and I knew it. I knew that everybody was going to have a varying opinion on this look, which is why I like it for her. Okay? Simone has been Simoning this season. Okay? So somebody said it in the chat. So, to me, it is fitting that she has an equally polarizing dress. I knew in my selection that this dress was going to cause a little bit of commotion because some people are going to say it does feel like a deaconess. Okay. And some people are going to say, I personally feel like they got so much right with her though, that I am just happy that there's so much going right. Okay. There is more going right here than there is going wrong. And you know, Simone herself will tell you she's not the fashionista. Okay. So I'm giving props where props are due. I really am. I feel like, first of all, I think that the hair, this is Simone's look. Simone, the hair right here, yes for this look. It's giving, it works for you. There was a look she did on Watch What Happens Live where she was in silver. I thought that was the hair there. I mean, she looked bombshell there too. There's some fit issues that we could work with. Okay, there is some fit issues like the fitting, but overall, this is one of her better looks. If we could do something, okay, let's look at it this way. That's a bit better. Okay, so now I cannot even see what is happening at the bottom. And if you just look at it here, it does give deaconess a little bit. I mean, it's a little deaconess, but it's also like deaconess after dark. Maybe that's what Mimi was talking about because you got that little split right here down to the navel area or whatever like that. But I feel like Simone looks gorgeous. Y'all not gonna tell me nothing different either. All right. Okay. Let's talk about Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly cited her political campaign as inspiration for her look. It says, I look magical, classy, classic, and I look congressional. Well, I am here for all of this, okay? I am here for all that she has going on with her face. Okay, I'm here for that. I don't think this is one of my favorite Dr. Heavenly looks, though. It's almost giving like, you know, like what the villain would look like in a Disney movie. I don't think I like it for her. There was one reunion, 2 reunions where she looked bomb, and that was she was in like a oh my God, it was like this crystal and cream. And then there was one that she was in the one in the black, the one that she did in the green. But I don't think I like this for her. And I don't know if maybe it is those gloves that's throwing me off a bit. I have a thing about gloves. Gloves, I mean, listen, the gloves, maybe that adds the congressional vibes to it, but I feel like she took a risk here, and I just don't know if it hit the mark for me. It's definitely not giving deaconess. And I'm trying to determine what the fabric is. It almost has like a leathery type of look to it, but I doubt it's leather. It can't be leather. I think it's just a sheen on it. I need to see this one in motion. I need to see this one in 3D. Yeah, Danny says I want to move her hair back. I need to see it in motion. I need to see it in 3D. I need to see her own photos of it. And I think when I see her own photos, I may have a different impression. But again, I told y'all, I don't ever like these photos that they take because they never do the ladies the service that they need. They never do. And I'm like, well, what? And this is, again, it's no shade to the photographer. I just don't understand it. In today's day and age, this is what we got. I'm never a fan of this type of ponytail, though, so that's also maybe throwing me off as well. But she looked in the face. She looks amazing. And I would like to see what the hair looks like when it's back off the shoulder. And I want to see what that other side looks like. And I would love to see this without the gloves. I think as a lot of you guys might have stated as well. Okay, so let's look at Angel Love. Okay, so let's talk about Angel's look. It says, I'm feeling very royal, elegant, classy. I'm going with Hollywood glam for the waves. The sculpted one-shoulder silhouette and sheer illusion paneling create strength and sensuality, while the dramatic crimson overskirt delivers moment and power. Okay, so I prefer her train / drape curtain thing to, I prefer this one versus Dr. Contessa's. I don't know that she needed it though, to be honest with you. And this is what I also meant by the black hair that I was talking about for Quad. And I understand Quad might have wanted to do something different, but you see how the black hair, the jet black hair, just pops against the red dress. Angel, I think, like, she didn't need to do too much, and I don't think she did. There is design at the bottom, so there's a little drama at the bottom happening. But the top is simple enough that she still looks amazing, and she didn't need to do too much. They didn't do a lot of jewelry. I don't really have that many notes on it. A lot of you don't like it, though. A lot of y'all don't like it. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind. I need to see this. I like to see him in motion. And so, again, I do reserve a little bit of, I may have a completely different opinion once I see the reunion or once I see their Instagram photos. But I'm going based on what we have here. Not regular old lady. Ooh, y'all is harsh. Y'all is harsh. Y'all is harsh. Okay? Not prom. Y'all say they're just too old for the lady. All right, so let's talk about Brandy. Okay, so it says, I'm the woman that does not know how to do makeup. I rely on my amazing team to get me right. So really what I told them is I want to make a statement. I want to look pretty. And she is clad in a 3D floral embellished gown. Red is one of my favorite colors, so it's like fire, it's like spicy. That's what we were going for. So you know how we talked about Jazzy from the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion? And the roses? Jazzy's use of the roses were super creative and very Met Gala feeling because that was supposed to be the vibe. I don't know outside of Scarlet what the overall mood board looked like was, but it's almost, there should be, and there probably is, but there should, for me, when I look at this, there should be a very clear design for the roses, okay? Because otherwise it's gonna look like War of the Roses. And I don't really want that for her, okay? It says I'm on mute. I don't know how I'm on mute. Can you hear me now? Okay, somebody said they could hear me. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Some people said they could hear. Okay, cool. You can hear me. All right, my apologies, y'all. My apologies. I'm working with something different today, so we just gotta make it do what it do. My apologies. It says it went back and came out. Okay. You can hear me. Oh, it's YouTube, not Richie. All right. I feel like there should be a design that goes with the roses that we can clearly see. And to me, it looks like there's just rose. Just somebody just said, here, take them. Take the roses. Throw them on the dress, you know? And I don't want that for her. I also just realized that she's also wearing some slightly distracting jewelry. If you're having issues with the volume, the people are saying go out and then come back in. That's what the people are saying in the chat. Go out and come back in. All right. Y'all see this? What is that? What is that? What is that? See, remember when I told y'all, I said some of the ladies, they did not do any jewelry. They kind of kept the look very clean. They kept them, you know, and I get it. There is the desire to also give it this element of glam with the rings over top of the jewelry, the gloves. In this scenario, because of the red and because of that color stone, it to me just does not really work. It just doesn't. I don't know why, but it just does not work for me. So I just wish that there was a clear cut, even if there was a clear cut V, even or like some type of triangle, upside down triangle with the roses, I think that would have been more appealing to me. But right now, it almost just looks like she's wearing a rose bush. Yeah, there's something just distracting about it. Oh gosh, I don't know, y'all. Who do we give the best dress to out of this bunch? Who are we giving best dressed to out of this bunch? I might. I'm reading y'all comments and y'all are wild. I am gonna have to give it to Toya right now. I agree, Nia. I feel like the less is more kind of worked. I'm going through the photos like just on my laptop right now, and I don't know, y'all. I know y'all couldn't stand Angel's look, but there was something about it. A lot of y'all saying Jackie. I don't. This is probably one of those times where I'm. Rule 96 says Toya, Dr. Jackie, and Angel. I think once I see Dr. Jackie, let me see if I can see Dr. Jackie's gown, like on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Dr. Jackie Walters Instagram. Because, you know, sometimes they'll have posted that stuff on there right now. She might be at work, so... No, she posted the exact same photo. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. I see it online, y'all. I see it online. Dr. Jackie is also wearing an Ellie Saab gown. I wish I could pull it up. I wish I could pull it up for y'all. I should have, I didn't want to do this in StreamYard though. Yeah, Dr. Jackie. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Stand by. I'm gonna show y'all the screen. Can you see it? I know it's kind of difficult. That's the dress. Now, looking at it there, that's why I told y'all, you almost can't rely on what you see. Yeah, I'm buying it now, Miss Everything. I am buying it now. I am definitely buying it now. Definitely. See, again, this is why I say you... Let me see if Dr. Heavenly got hers up. No, she ain't got it up there yet. Dr. Simone Whitmore. You know, I just want to say, where's Simone going with them shoes on? Simone going with them shoes on? Hold on. Where is Simone pumping it with these shoes? That's a church shoe. That's a church shoe. Nia says Simone making sure her feet don't hurt. Dr. Simone said I work too much for y'all. I don't have time for this. I got to be comfortable because y'all not gonna have me screaming all day and then have my feet hurting too. Oh God. Okay, let me see if Toya got hers up. Toya Bush Harris. Yeah, you know what's great about Toya's gown is that it looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Yeah, so I got to give it to Toya because what I do like about Toya's look is that it didn't matter that the photography that they used was not my favorite. I could still get I didn't need to do any extra work to get a general sense of what she looked like. She looked exactly like how she looks. I don't have any notes. I feel like if I had to give a best dressed off of what I see right in and of itself alone, then I would have to give it to her. Yeah. Yeah. The last minute look, it wins. It wins because it's easy. It was effortless, flawless. Again, I could tell if it was not even the best photo. I could tell from a good photo. And I know somebody was saying it's giving Fashion Nova, but it still worked for her. But go look at Dr. Jackie's. Yeah. Let me see if anybody else has theirs up real quick. See, I feel like I need to see quads. She ain't posted it yet. Angel posted a reel, so it's still hard to... Oh no, she posted some photos. Hers pretty much looks the same too. I mean, yeah. So, that's that, y'all. So we got the ladies rocking it in red. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who was your top three? Okay, if you're watching this back. And then who was your least favorite? Ooh, it's hard for me to pick a least favorite right now. It's hard. But again, this is all subjective. So, you know, one person's trash is another person's treasure. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean, overall, the ladies look beautiful in the face. right? So that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Body's looking good. You know, you can't really ask for that much. You know what I'm saying? You're working with great canvas there. So just we could have made some edits. I think we could make some edits, and we could have made some of these outfits a bit more. We could have zhuzhed them up a little bit. Zhuzhed them up, you know. And Simone, we're just going to take that shoe and we're going to toss it to the side. I would rather you be barefoot, okay? I would rather you have on a ballerina slipper. I would rather you have on a Ugg. I would rather you have on some Crocs. Throw on some Crocs, girl. Like, let's really get low with it. You know what I'm saying? Low, 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 low. Low, 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 low. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just get all the way down in the gutter with it, right? Let's get you real comfortable, because I know it's probably a long day. Long day. All right, so that's all we got for y'all right now. Happy Friday, y'all. Oh, God. Y'all know I'm traveling next week, so we'll be a little lax on the videos. I'll try to get y'all some different types of content while I'm traveling to Vietnam. Y'all know, Lord, keep me in prayer. Keep our group in prayer. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. We'll have a good old time. With that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video.